All right, friends, in studio with us, we have one of my favorite people on this earth, one of the newer members of the Erik Hatch team in Hatch Realty. He is easy on the eyes, and I pray he's going to be easy on the ears, Mr. Kyle Reedstrom. So good morning, Kyle.
Good morning, Eric. Good to be here.
Kyle, great to have you in studio with us. First time on Real Estate Radio?
Yes, first time indeed. First time in a radio studio, actually.
Welcome to my dojo. That's
Yes.
really great. Kyle, great to have you here. You are not a realtor by trade. You're a gentleman in his mid-20s, and you're not a realtor by trade. What were you doing before you decided, hey, I'm going to change my life completely and go and sell real estate?
Well, I came out of the gates right out of high school and went to college for engineering.
NDSU?
NDSU.
God bless you. Go Bison.
That's right. So went down that path for quite a while, Eric, and that was something that I was in the mix. I was going for a higher degree. I was really focused on that, and then got a job out of college as a structural engineer. And during that path, I kind of figured out where some of my passions lie. And figured out that engineering might not be the best choice for me.
Yeah, you are a social butterfly. You're a natural salesman. You're charismatic. And I'd imagine sitting in front of a computer screen designing bridges was not as sexy as you once thought it to be.
You know, they don't tell you that while you're doing it all, while you're sitting in class going for the degree, but that is exactly right. I felt a little suffocated in that position.
Yeah, and it's great that you realized at such a young age what you were designed to do and what you were designed not to do. And so why real estate then?
You know, I started asking that question early on in my professional career and said, you know, what's next if this might not be it? And realistically, I started seeing the freedom, the flexibility of real estate, and the wealth building power that it provides.
So you're touching upon not just you working in real estate, but more you letting real estate work for you. Tell me more about that. What's happening in your life that gives you maybe an insider perspective?
Absolutely. You know, I've got a number of rental units at this point, and this was something that I started to pursue once I realized how much that can provide that passive income and how much that can be the thing that works for you instead of you working for all your money.
Right. So you have rental properties now, and they're generating income for you without you really having to do much.
Yeah, absolutely.
So why? I mean, how as a young man did you jump into the opportunity to say, this is what I want to get into, this is why I want, and why Fargo too? Tell me all your insider secrets and traits.
Absolutely. Well, it got real simple. When I was 21, I'm sitting there going to college, and I just got sick of paying rent.
Yep.
I didn't want to pay rent anymore. I was filling somebody else's pockets, and I said, hey, I can be that guy. So I kind of got organized and bought my first rental property at the age of 21, and that was something that I lived in for 2 years while I was going to school, and I had my friends rent from me. And at that point, the script flipped, and I was the one collecting rent, and I said, you know, hey, this really works.
Yeah,
this is
Daddy likes. Right?
Daddy likes this. So, you know, right early in my engineering career, I said, hey, I got to try this again. We gotta see if this will work 2 times. You know, one success is one thing, but let's keep going with it. Had the opportunity to get in a couple more properties downtown, and it's kind of snowballed from there. And it's really something that I've become passionate about and something I like to help people do, especially with my role at Hatch Realty.
Yeah, I love it. Again, those of you just tuning in studio with us, we have Kyle Reedstrom, not only an investor in local real estate, but also a member of Hatch Realty. And Kyle, what investment properties would you advise to people? If you had some advice to give people out there who are thinking about investing, folks who have said, this is how I should spend my money and take this extra wealth and create passive income in their life, what advice would you give those people?
Well, you know, I'd like to start by saying that there's somewhat of a dark cloud on the investment real estate world, and I say that because people get so scared of it. There's a stigma to, hey, no, my tenants are going to kick holes in my wall, or they're going to ruin the carpet. You know, that's something that is just something that holds people back, and they think it's innately risky and high risk. And I really like to get rid of that stigma in people's minds, because when you have a really solid plan and a plan that you can do on your own time in the comfort of your own home, those are just costs, and those are simple fixes, and those are things that you can conquer, and they don't have to be that thing that pushes you away from rental real estate. And Fargo's a great market for it. We've got great campuses in MSUM, Concordia, and NDSU that are strong nucleuses for great property you can get into at a very low risk. And actually, we do have great kids, great students that, and I for one know that our renters are very, very caring and respectful.
Yeah, Kyle, we're running out of time here. I want you back in studio with us in the next few weeks because you have some tips. Give us a snippet. If you had one great piece of advice here to people, something that you could cheer them on for, of something that they can do, give us a little snippet of a way in which somebody can learn from you to invest the way that you do.
Absolutely. I would say it's very, very easy to get overwhelmed when you say, hey, I'd like to get into investment property. The biggest thing and the easiest thing is to plan. And I've really developed a skill in pre-planning, knowing your budget, knowing where your funding's coming from, knowing what houses you want to buy, and knowing how much you want to spend. Then it just comes to playing your cards at that point. It's as easy as that. So planning is the biggest thing, and make sure you take it step by step so you don't get overwhelmed by the process. The landlording comes way at the end.
Yeah, it sure does. Kyle, we're going to have you back in studio, but I know people are listening right now and they maybe want to invest. We're going to call you our local in-house investor expert because I think you can set some people up for great success, and there's a lot of pie out there for people to have. So thanks for joining us in studio. If you want to talk to Kyle or myself about investing, give us a call at 701-369-4839 or head to livefargomoorhead.com.